Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. All right, already seeing how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 46. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's still going at the 30. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set up now for 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Picked off by Darian Porter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Smith on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
He's trying to go deep again. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 33.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Give up the guns. It's Genty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 15.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Smith. Headed out right. Gets this one to Myers. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here. Second and 4. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be fourth down now. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They're now set for first and 10. From the gun, Smith. He's got it in the red zone. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Back to Mostert. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up third goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal. Mostert. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Carlson's kick is good. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shutting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Takes it off to Barkley, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Raiders loading up the secondary on third down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with fourth and short. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 40 on second down. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Smith to the air now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Motioning him from the slot right. Second and 10, again it's Smith. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Smith's going to throw again. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Called in by Myers. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 24-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Raiders leading near the break. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw is caught. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short, but they've got to figure it out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up third and inches.
Third and short, Mostert. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts with it on third and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing again. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And nothing to it after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for another Eagles. First and goal at the 1.
There's a flag down, though, so if it's defensive, Brock, halftime's going to have to wait one more snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. That's good room at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, the strikeout can go an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Well, when the defender can get his hand on the pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this is touchdown right at the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hits his running back. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And again, here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Tucker now in motion right. On first down, here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Second and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All right, set now, first and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. There wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The 17-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going right back to Mostert. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Smith. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Still give here to Mostert. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 28. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
From the gun on third down, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a big defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He beams one deep right side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Hurts to throw. Back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds Dotson left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. On the move, headed right. Pass complete to Mechie. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts throwing again. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
On third down, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. He's going to get this one at 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. Find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
First down, ball at the 36. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Second and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Kuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the
football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hurts looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the set. This is caught inside the 15. He's out of here. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here's Mostert. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's now 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here.
This defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 14.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. The Raiders nearing a win as he drops to a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country, feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.